Hello again, everybody. Now, as has been requested from the last video, I am going to try out the camper tracker, camper, whatever you want to call it. We're going to give it a whirl and see how it is to camp in this thing. So first off, let's get some stuff out and get it ready. Right here. Okay, so as of right now, before I get any other things on here, this is set up. It's ready to go. You can see our sleeping platform is in there and ready, and everything's ready to go. Now, if we're going to have a fire, we will need to go and gather up some firewood. So let's see what all we can find. Alright, so I'm wanting to keep the fire from spreading, so I'm going to take care of all the burnable stuff that's right around the fire. Alright, that should have us a little perimeter here. Okay, so we got the fire for sitting around outside, but what about heat inside of the vehicle? Now, you may notice I brought my diesel heater out here. Okay, well, yeah, but how am I gonna get it in there? Well, time and the State Department have caused a way for me to get heat into this vehicle, because over time there's been a big rust hole formed from the state spraying salt on the road. So I just decided to embrace that, and if you look in here, I've got a diesel heater vent right there, the one that comes in the kit. So since there's already a very handy access port right here, okay, so we have our little connection here formed to go into our vent. So, and funnily enough, there is even an access port to help you guide it to where it needs to go, because there's one right here too. So you can just reach in here and you can help it along and put that on there. Now, our heater is hooked up and we should have way more heat than what we would ever need. Yeah, by the way, this is the same size diesel heater in this Tracker that I use that heats my house. So, yeah, that's probably enough to keep me warm. Anyway, let's see what else we can get into here. Alright, so now that we have the everything set up, we got our bed out, got everything set up and ready to go, I think it's about time to fix something to eat. I'm getting a little hungry. So, let me show you what we're going to do here. I got my little cooler. This is my cooler. It's just a insulated bag. I got these kind of little ice packs in it that just freeze them in your freezer, and there you go. This is something that I get a lot of times for work. I run a roller at work, and it's got a cigarette lighter plug on it, so I can plug my little oven in. And I get these. I pick them up at Save a Lot. You can buy the ones that are made for camping, but they're like way overpriced. This is, I think I paid maybe $4 for this or something. And this, you just can pretty much dump into one of these little containers and heat it up on that little oven. So what we're going to do, we'll open it up, and we're going to dump it in here, and we're going to have us some food here in about, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to cut it open. What do we ever do without, before we had multi-tools? Okay, there's still some left. Probably going to save some of it. But alright. Okay, so we have that in there. And yeah, you could cook this like in a skillet on the stove. You could cook it over the fire. But we have our power supply here, and we have our little oven. So we're going to go ahead, if I can get it untangled. There we go. We're going to go ahead, I'm going to put it in here like this. Got it stuck in there. Normally I'd put a piece of aluminum foil over it, but we're just going to go with that. Close it up. And I'm going to turn on my switch on my power supply here. There we go. Now we've got power going to the little oven. And I guess I'll set it down here. And we're going to just let that cook. Okay, so we've had our little meal in here for going on 35 minutes. So let's just see what we got here. Pretty promising sign. Now I have stirred it a few times. Yeah. There we go. So far we have our main course. Now we need something on the side, and I've got a little bit of Caesar salad. Dressing. Oh yeah. Starting to cool down just a little bit. Oh yeah. These meals are always good. A cup holder in this chair. Chair's kind of old. Cup holder is kind of not really a cup holder. So, leave in the comments below what kind of camping meals, when you camp, what kind of camping meals do you eat? Is it something like this, or hamburgers and hot dogs, or just let me know in the comments below what kind of camp meals that you have fixed that have been pretty satisfactory, maybe your favorites. I'm not going to say this is my favorite, but it's all right. Well, and if some of y'all are curious as to where I'm camping pretty much right beside of a graveyard. So, y'all think that's kind of spooky? Of course, this graveyard right here, anybody in that graveyard that wants to come and haunt me and hang out tonight is perfectly welcome. I would welcome any one of them. Because, well, they're all family. And I would actually like to see any one of them again. If they want to pay me a bit, if they wanted to pay me a visit, I would be glad to, you know, sit around the campfire with a ghost. But, I don't think they're going to come and join me tonight. But anyway. That was just in case y'all were curious as to where I was camping at. And I am really enjoying this little setup here. That fire is nice and warm. It's starting to cool down a little. But that fire is very nice and warm. It's right here beside of me. Yeah, I guess you can see it. So yeah. The camera, looks like the camera is doing an excellent job with the light, because there is not nearly what you all are seeing right now. It's not nearly what it looks like. Not even the sky. The sky is not even that bright. This camera is, the auto white balance is doing a very good job. Because it looks like it's still very much daylight, but it's not. But here pretty soon, we're going to have to start closing up the camper and get into bed and get ready to spend the night. I'm going to leave my garbage outside, but I'm going to tie it up. The one improvement I have found that I'm going to have to make, something needs to go behind this shelf, because when I'm driving, that's what I hear. So that is going to have something behind it. Maybe I get some little rubber feet or something and put under this so that it hits before the wood does or something. I don't know. But that is annoying while you're trying to drive. Alright, so we'll shut the door. Alright, so got our fire there, but I was wanting some heat inside, so diesel heater is diesel heating the inside. And I do believe it's starting to get a little dark. Wow, the sky still looks super bright on this camera. It's amazing. It's not that bright in real life. Okay. But I think the little tracker looks pretty cool with the lights on in it and stuff, and with the sleeping bag and everything. Yeah. Alright, well, I believe it's about dark enough. I'm gonna go ahead and climb on into the tracker. Don't even know if y'all can see me now. But anyway, so far this has been a pretty successful trip, or successful camping trip. But now we'll see just how this thing sleeps. I think it may be okay. I haven't got to try it out yet, but here we go. I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, so here we are inside the camper, and I'll get my shoes off here. It is a little bit tight, but I do believe we can make this work. We'll move this light. Just about like that. And okay, that light is a little too bright. You can't see me. All right, so I think this will be very comfy. Actually, it is. This is pretty nice. Well, I do believe I'm going to try to get some shut-eye, and I will see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. It's a little chilly out here. Okay, yeah, this was my sleeping arrangement right here. I had my pretty comfortable pillow right there. Oh man, I'll tell you what, this right here with the sleeping bag, camping mat, and the cot, I slept like a baby. And I don't mean I woke up every 2 hours screaming either. I gotta throw on a little sweatshirt here. It's a little nippy out here. Yeah, this heater, I just had to run it for just a little while last night. It got down in the 30s, high to mid 30s, I guess, something like that. I didn't need a whole lot of heat because my body heat in there kept me pretty warm. But I could kick that thing on, and in just a few minutes, by the time that the heater got itself warmed up, it was time to shut it back off. So that's probably not the best thing for one of those. All right, so I think it's about time to have some coffee. First. Oh yeah. I'll tell you, breakfast or any meal of the day tastes a lot better when you're outside. I don't know why, but it does. I forgot a lot of stuff. Plates. This is one of the little loaf pans that I put in that little oven. This is what I had with me, so I guess that's what we're using. Actually, didn't bring any salt and pepper either. Should have. Forgot it. But this is pretty good without without even any salt and pepper. It's just eggs, some sausage links. Didn't have any patties, so sausage links broke up. Peppers and onions, eggs, and some butter put in there first, you know. Not too bad. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pack everything up. I'm going to call this a successful camping trip. I've had a good time, and the fire is basically out, just a little bit of smoke. Just going to roll everything up, get it all ready to go, and head back to the house. Anyway, I guess that's going to be about it for this little video. I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.